Good day, friends. Fast and Furious. Here we go. I see a huge mess happening in this the three agricultural bills and the way the conversation seems to be going between the government and the farmers. I think the stands are hardening on both sides, and you can clearly see actually the attempt to divide this whole process. And one of the few things that I want to bring to note is just imagine the Prime Minister first spoke to the farmers. Where? Gujarat. Second, where did he speak? Madhya Pradesh. Now, he's not spoken to any farmer in Haryana. He's not spoken to any farmer in Punjab or anywhere else. One has to wonder, or in Maharashtra, for example, why only Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat? I mean, any intelligent person can figure that out, right? I also have information, maybe true, maybe not, maybe hearsay, that there is an attempt to get a whole bunch of farmers to rally from Madhya Pradesh to the border in order to create some kind of a balance against those who are standing in borders in the UP, but that is calling for trouble. What do we say here? PM defends farm laws, speaks of 3 lies spread by opposition. So, and this is the other attempt. Where does the opposition come? The farmers are not being led by the opposition. This is again designed to lay the blame on the opposition. But as we go along, Maharashtra farmers plan to join protests in Delhi. They are growing. And like I said, farmers irked with Toma. PM for linking stir to opposition. I think the government again has misstepped and made a mistake. And goes on again, irked by Toma letters, unions now are closing ranks. So they were trying to divide and divide, not happening, right? And as usual, use the government agencies, folks. They are there for free. My tax money, your tax money. Tax notices to nearly 14 big artiyas in Punjab. And rightly they say, bid to intimidate. I agree, right? But cracks in the BJP Haryana unit. Birender Singh breaks BJP line on new farm laws, backs protesters. I can't sit idle and see farmers sitting on a dharna to their future. Senior BJP leader. Also an old Sanarian, go Sana. Now what do we have there here? And words of to worry about revolution will go through the heart of Delhi, says farm leader. Okay, interesting. And then what do you have Pakistan says, Pakistan shame. The blasphemy law is used to target the Christian community with impunity. Well, we have our share of embarrassing laws, and look at what happened. And UP, a state which continues to say that it's going to have a whole bunch of investment, ain't going to happen if this happens all the time. Hathras case. CBI charges 4 with gang rape murder. You remember the Hathras case? How the UP first tried to blame the family for it, and then all kinds of crap. And here, nailed. Then what do we have? No love jihad. Court allows release of man. This again, folks, UP. Then what do we have? Again UP. Interfaith couple from UP fleeing hostile family gets HC protection. Oof. And we're talking more about Hathras horror. CBI files charge sheet against 4. Again, repeat of the same thing. HC stays man's arrest under love jihad law. And UP replies sought on anti-conversion law. The HC refused interim stay on the operation of the law and will now hear the matter on January. But whatever the matter is, this is absolutely against the constitution. It's against freedom of people's rights to eat, to marry who they want, to meet who they want. I think, and the other bigger part is that the UP government should know that if you look at Malaysia, the state that got the maximum investment is Penang. Why is Penang? Because it's the most liberal state in Malaysia. The rest have extreme forms of Islam. Investment just does not go to states where there is a problem like this. UP, if it wants to attract international investment, has to put its house in order, and it starts here, folks. It is important to understand investment just doesn't come in. If you talk big, put big advertisements, it just doesn't happen. Even the Indian companies will find it difficult to go to a state which is marred with this kind of communal divisiveness. Cheers.